New and early career, less experienced teaching staff can find teaching quite daunting. So I think that universities have to, for the sake of the students as well as for the sake of the staff, help and provide resources so that when you go into that seminar for the first time, you know what to do, so that there's provision for you to feel confident and competent, and in the long run to become a really effective teacher. And often that's quite difficult to come by. So I think that's, on an individual level, an enormously important reason for helping people to learn how to teach at the start of their career. And from this individual level, that will feed into the reputation and the performance of the individual institution. Perhaps the most important one is financial. You have to invest a lot of money in that. And also you have to make sure that what you're providing is what is wanted by staff, so that they feel motivated to take part and can really make the best of what you provide. I think that being able to choose when and how you learn about teaching is really important, because that increases motivation. What's missing in existing university approaches to helping people to teach is probably a range of flexible options. Very often new staff are asked or compelled to join a course which may be a little too theoretical for them and maybe not that interesting. Of course, how the strategies will change will depend on exactly how the Teaching Excellence Framework turns out. But I think one example which is very powerful is helping your staff to gain a qualification to teach in higher education. And in the UK, we have the Professional Standards Framework for teaching and supporting learning. And that's a wonderful, flexible framework which leaves the space for staff to focus on the areas where they actually work, where they actually help students to learn and develop. So it's very meaningful for them. And I think that the Teaching Excellence Framework will increase the importance of gaining a qualification to teach if you're working in a university. I'm a great advocate of online training. I think online training offers you an enormous opportunity for learning what you want to learn when you want to learn it. It doesn't exclude working with others either. You can combine online learning with a face-to-face course. You can meet colleagues and talk to them about the online learning. We use blended learning a lot at UCL, and we've discovered that people sitting around a computer looking at the online resources together is a very fruitful way of working. So online learning doesn't have to be lonely. It can be collaborative. But above all, you can go back to what you've done before. You can look at what you need at the moment you need it. I think the collaboration in University Teaching Core Skills, UTCS, is timely, because in my time in higher education, I've never seen a stronger emphasis on the importance of developing teaching and learning at universities. It's grown stronger because we now know that the traditional lecture and exam pattern of helping students to learn is probably not the best. We know that engaging students in active learning and in a range of options for assessment works well.